Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Coach Bill with Fat Loss Made Easy Solution. Hope everybody had a great holiday so far. I hope you had a great Christmas. We really enjoyed being with our family. It was good. And yes, I did indulge a little bit in the comfort foods. Actually, this video comes right in time to see what the results are. By indulging in a little more of those sweets, especially going into 9 o'clock last night, and I did have a couple more pieces of sweets before I turned in. So this would be a good day to see how my glucose level is and to see how badly I affected my fat burning. Now, I did get a reading in this morning from one of my clients who did the same thing, and both of them actually were elevated in their glucose, which is telling me that they weren't burning fat. Now they'll be right back into fat burning or ketosis within a day. Well, by tomorrow they should be right back into it again, so it won't affect them that much. They also have just been doing this for a few weeks, so they're not quite fat adapted yet. Emily and I most likely are right back into fat burning, I hope. That's what I'm going to show you today. So today's topic, guys, this is part 3, and it's about it's called How Did Coach Bill Lose 6 Pounds in Just 2 Days? Part 1 and part 2 explains that it looks like I might have found something that really works to escalate fat burning for my clients, to get them the results they're looking for much faster. And I just fell upon this by accident. I was looking at a couple of other gurus out there who were kind of playing around with this also, so I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and take some of the research, some of the scientific research we know, and let's go ahead and combine it with intermittent and prolonged fasting. Let's see what happens, see if this actually works. So the best research out there is basically do it to yourself and see what the results are. In part 1 of my videos, you can go back to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry, subscribe to it. You'll see the video of part 1 and part 2 in my YouTube channel under, I think it says fuel for, or was it fuel? Okay, I burn fat for fuel. That's probably what it's under, part 1 and part 2. And what I did was part 1 was basically on my fasting days, which are Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do 24-hour fastings. I did 2 hours of, I did cardio 2 hours before I broke my fast at 5 o'clock or 5:30. So I did a 24-hour fast, Tuesday and Thursday. I did my interval strength training around 10 o'clock on Tuesday and Thursday. I went back to the gym again 2 hours before I broke my fast, and I did 20 minutes of interval cardio. And I wanted to see if that would dip me into a deeper autophagy and deeper into fat burning those 2 extra hours. So I did. So that's what I did. And I showed you the live blood glucose levels that my levels came out to. And I was very encouraged by how much more I dropped down into fat burning by doing the 2 hours of cardio just before I broke my fast. So that was part 1. Now part 2, I decided, okay, let's try it on my non-fasting days. So on my non-fasting days, I'll wake up in the morning, have my first cup of coffee. I'll have a protein smoothie without any added fat to it around 7:30 a.m. as my first meal. I'll go to the gym around 9:30 or 10. I do my interval strength training about 45 minutes. But then I went back to the gym again on my non-fasting day and broke my fast at 20 hours, so I had my first meal at 2. So I went back to the gym at about noon, did 20 minutes of my interval cardio, and did not eat anything until 2 o'clock to see if I would go an extra 2 hours in deep fat burning and check my glucose level. So it'll show you in that video about where my glucose level was at the very beginning, before I went to the gym on my non-fasting day. I think it was 74, that's normal. But I was very surprised to see how 2 hours before I did my interval, before I broke my fast, my glucose level dropped all the way down to 64, which means I burned up the excess sugar in my blood, which put me deeper into ketosis or deeper into fat burning for 2 extra hours, which is quite a bit. That's a pretty good amount of time to be in fat burning. So then I decided, well, you know what, I'm going to weigh myself. So on Tuesday morning, I weighed myself and I was 184, which my body set weight has been at about 182, 183. But then on Thursday morning, I weighed myself after doing the Tuesday and the Wednesday, and my scale weight dropped down to 178. I had no loss of energy. I had no loss of strength when I went to the gym on my 24-hour fasting day. I felt great. And so I thought, okay, let's do a part 3. And Christmas was Friday, so Saturday is my normal fasting day, but I don't go 24 hours, I go 20 hours. So last night I ate sweets up until 9 p.m., which I don't do normally. I do not like to eat before I go to bed, or I especially don't like to eat carbs or sweets before I go to bed. But I did it anyway because it was a holiday, and it was great, it was good. So today I'm going to go ahead and do my blood glucose level, because what I did my strength training, but I waited until 2 hours before I was going to break my 20-hour fast at 2 o'clock, which is what right now, about 2.5. I'm about 20 and a half hours now. And so I did my interval strength training, and right after I got done, I jumped on the elliptical and did 20 minutes of interval cardio, because I wanted to see what my blood sugar level was going to be if I waited 2 hours after doing those exercises like I did in part 1 and part 2. Well, I checked my blood sugar before I left for the gym. I think I left for the gym around 11:30. And it was at 84, which is a little high for me to be in a 17-hour fast or a 17-hour fast. I'm usually down in the mid-70s or low 70s when I'm fasting in that range. But it's still okay, because I know what I had last night at 9 o'clock. I had quite a bit of sweets. So that's normal. My blood sugar probably would be higher at that time. So I'm going to go ahead and do my blood sugar now to see where it's at. And honestly, I'm going to take a guess at it. I think I'm going to be, I don't think I'll be in the 6s. I might be 72 or 73, which is fine, especially after what I ate yesterday. So let's go ahead and get ready here. So let's go ahead and let's put the strip into the monitor here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it in there. Let's go ahead and prick this finger here. Let's do this one today. All right, let me draw some blood out of here. I could probably drink more water today, which I need to. I didn't drink very much water yesterday, but I need to today, because I can tell by my blood it's not coming out as fast, that I didn't drink enough water yesterday. Let's go ahead and get the reading going. There it goes. So let's see what we come out to. Hopefully I'll be shocked, but I may not. I'm still amazed. I'm still amazed at what's going on. I'm all the way down to 69, which is crazy. I'm shocked. I thought for sure I'd be like 77 or 78, because my reading before I left was 84, which is pretty high for me. But obviously this is working, and this could be the way to escalate my clients' fat burning if they're getting ready for, if if you guys got a photo shoot, or some of you guys that may want to go on stage and got a few weeks to get ready, or if you're planning to go to a wedding, or you want to just lose some weight before you go to an event, I think I might have found the key to escalating the body fat in a short amount of time if this keeps up, if these readings keep up, because obviously they're working. I mean, documentation will always overrule conversation. So being my blood sugar down at 69 is telling me that I'm in deep fat adaptation, and I'm also into deep autophagy. And all I did was added cardio, interval cardio, at the end of my exercising. Now, what I found out, what I've learned so far, if I just do interval strength training, my blood sugars are actually up, which is normal. That's the body. The body is, because the resistance is not severe, but because I'm doing resistant training, the body is drawing a lot of glycogen out of my muscles, my stored muscles. It's stored in the muscle. It's drawing that glycogen, putting it in my liver, and converting it into glucose or sugar, and then dumping it in my blood to keep exercising. That's normal when you're doing strength and conditioning, or interval strength training. But when I put cardio at the end of my exercise, like I did today, and then waited 2 hours, it dropped me down into deep fat adaptation, or I'm into deep burning my own fat. Isn't that what we want to do anyway? The more you burn your own fat, not only is your pants or your clothes going to feel looser, but your scale weight's going to drop. And so I'm pretty encouraged about this. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I'm going to probably put 1 or 2 of my clients on this now that I'm seeing the results of it. And next week, I'm going to go on my Tuesday, Thursday fastings and my Saturday fastings. I'm going to focus on doing the cardio 2 hours before I break my fast. Now, I'm going to keep my exercising, though, separate. My interval strength training separate from that. And then I'm going to check my scale weight just to monitor where my weight is going. Okay? So guys, I hope you saw some value in this. This is part 3. It looks like I might have tripped onto something that seems to be working very well. And so I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing on these blood sugar readings in part 1, part 2, and now part 3. So I'll keep you guys updated on how I'm progressing in this, in how the research is going. And also, I'll let you know about my clients that I decide to pick, who I want to try this with also, as long as they have the time to do it, because obviously you need to schedule the cardio before you break your fast. But like I said, guys, I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing, in that this could be very well a protocol that could easily work if you're getting ready to do a show, and you don't want to do that whole 12-week diet down crap that's not good for you anyway. Or for those of you that might be going to a wedding and you only have a certain amount of time to get ready, or you might be going to a family event and you'd like to lose some of that body fat or belly fat. This might be the way to do it. You're going to have to do it right, though. I mean, you're going to have to make sure that you follow the protocols. Food is probably 95%, so obviously you're going to have to change the way your meals are. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You can go to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry. You can go and look at part 1 and part 2, and then I'll download this in part 3. Also go to my Weight Loss Made Easy Solution Facebook group page, join it. Now, I'm going to put the complete outline in this video in the description section. When you get on the YouTube, if you look right below the actual video, you'll see it says more. Just click onto that more, and then the outline, the complete outline of what I'm doing will be there, so you can review that and see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, guys? So, guys, hope you have a great holiday. Wishing you all a happy new year. Be kind of curious to see what's going to happen in 2021 with all this crap going on. But anyway, have a great day, guys. See you later. Bye.